Welcome everyone to Decode ITES. This is a single learning platform for multiple IT infrastructure technologies. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's have a small introduction of myself. My name is Prince Garg. I'm having 3 plus years of work experience. I have worked on Red Hat, VMware, Windows, Google Cloud, PowerShell, Python, and Bash scripting. You can reach out to us on ITES Fun Facebook page, or you can reach out to me on Instagram at b_limitless, or you can follow me on LinkedIn by prince-garg-ites, or you can visit our website itesfun.com. Hi again. So let's start. Let's log into the Web UI console of VMware ESXi. Once you log in, you can see over the top left corner there is the host, manage, and monitor options available. Let's explore manage. Under the manage, you can see the time and date settings. You can use the NTP settings or PTP settings. Like if we go to the NTP settings, I can even choose manually or use the network time protocol. If I am having any NTP server, I can mention it over here. Swap. So it's the data store that is not available right now. Host cache is enabled. Local swap memory is also enabled. So under the auto start option, you can see it's not enabled. The starting delay is of 120 seconds. The stop delay is also set to 120 seconds. Stop action is now powered off at the current state. Let's explore the hardware one. Under the hardware, you can see PCI devices. Here's the list of all the PCI devices that are available. And under the power management, we can see the technology is unknown and active policy is balanced. We can even change the policy from balanced to high performance, low power, or custom. We'll use the high performance one to get most of the resources. The main thing which we're going to discuss is the licensing part. As of now, you can see it's showing that the evaluation mode is available only. And under the evaluation mode, the key is 0. Expiration date is set to October 8th, 2020, and the features are available as below. So here are all the features we can get under the evaluation mode. Once the evaluation mode expires, we can't access all these features. Even vSphere high availability is available. So if you have gone through the video of getting the image of VMware vSphere, we can say the ESXi, I have registered to this product and successfully got a license. So here is the license key. Let's copy the license key and try to get this over here. If we assign the license and mention the key over here, it will go on the servers of VMware and check for the license availability. And it's showing that license key is valid. Okay. Now the license is assigned. If we can see, it's showing VMware vSphere 7 Hypervisor. The key is available over here. Expiration is set to never. And if you look at the features, it's showing up to 8-way virtual SNMP. Okay, now let's explore the packages option. Under the packages, we can see all the packages listed over here. You can also find the description along with that. Like the ESX base, which is VMware ESXi, is a thin hypervisor integrated into server hardware. We can even check for the services and take the required action if we want to stop, start, or restart any of the service. Under the security and users, we are having the acceptance level is set to partner. Under the authentication, we can see that Active Directory is not enabled. Smart card authentication is also not enabled. We can even join the domain. We'll cover that up in our coming lessons once we go through each and every section of this chapter or of this course. Certificates, we can see the certificates is available over here. The VMware installer is the issuer. Under the users, we can see that there is root user only, which is administrator. Under the roles, we can assign new roles that like as of now, we are having administrator role, which is having full rights. Anonymous is not logged in user, cannot be granted. No access, like it's used for restricted, granted access, like all of these. And we are having read only access as well. Lockdown mode, it's under the disable state as of now. It's very useful feature. We will cover this up as well in the coming videos, as I will not want you to provide the information under the bits and pieces. We will cover up step by step. So that's all with the web UI interface management and also assigning the licensing key. We have assigned successfully the license key to ESXi machine. So that's all for today. If you are having any queries related to this topic or any other topic, you can just reach out to us on itsfun.com or drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you.